In. Bless you. Okay. We have sound, Kale.
Are we on? What is that?
And the umpire looks like he might have been hit by the ball there, but they didn't make a call. So we have runners on the corners, first and third. We're on, Kale. We have sound. We're good. I sent a message down to Holbrook coach. Maybe we'll be able to get a lineup and see who's pitching and who's batting for this game. But looks like we have runners on first and third for the Redskins. I don't think there's any outs yet. We're still trying to set up our equipment, so we're not sure. And the pitch swung on, and that thing is fouled over the first base dugout for a strike. We're back, Kel, the Hancock duo right now. We're waiting for Suzanne, part of the Hancock trio, to come up. So we'll be here hosting live streaming as runner takes off for second. Ball's thrown into the dirt by the catcher, and a great hustle by the shortstop to prevent a run for scoring. So great hustle by the Holbrook shortstop. Oh, looks like Mr. Chavez, who is our home plate umpire, he called a dead ball, possibly a foul ball. Run takes the runner back to first base. So again, back to little confusion down there. The runner on third doesn't know what to do. Looks like she's trying to go into the dugout. Maybe she's coaching third base at this point. So a little bit of confusion. Looked like we might have had obstruction or interference by the batter, so the runner at third is called out. So we have an out, bottom first. Runner at first still for the Redskins. And the pitch swung on, fouled off. Conversations going on between the home plate umpire and the coach for St. John's. Possibly not happy with the previous call still. And swung on, and another foul ball. Hanging tough is the pitcher. And that ball is hit down the first baseline. Stays fair. First baseman is able to track it down, touch the base, get the out, and the runner advances to second base. That pitch slightly low for a ball. Ball fouled off down the first base line, out of play. One ball, two strikes. You can hear Mr. Chavez say. Might change the angle on that camera a little bit. Pitch, swing, driven down the third base line, past the third baseman. Runner goes, advances, the throw to home plate is, wow, close play at home. Runner misses on the first. Ball gets there, catcher doesn't catch it. So we have a run for the Redskins. Making it 1-0. St. John's runner on second base. Tremendous play. Great throw by the road runner. Great relay. Gets the ball there. Tough catch. Gets away from the catcher, and the batter's able to touch the plate, or the runner's able to touch the plate and score. First pitch high for a ball. Two outs. 1-0 St. John's. Bottom of one. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. Goes through the legs of the shortstop. So that's Crosby. Singles. Runners at first and third with two outs. Redskins still have a threat out there. Runner on third base. There are two outs, so we will need a base hit. Kale has gone down to try to get a picture of the lineups for us so that we can at least talk about who's at bat and who's not at bat and who's in the field. So we should have that shortly. Beautiful day here in St. John's. The pitch right at the knees for a strike. Throws to third. Gets off the third baseman's glove, and that plates the run for the Redskins. That puts us at 2 for St. John's. And I currently have no runs for Holbrook at this time. We'll double check with the coaches and see if we can find out if there was a run in the first inning, as we were late getting to the field. Just outside. Great pitch. Soft hit, soft liner to the second baseman, and that ends the inning for the third out. So head back, top of the second inning, sorry. Redskins in the field. Like I said, as far as I know, they are up 2 Nothing.
Catch your breath before you get on.
Okay, we're back. The Hancock trio is here. Holbrook hits the ball to the second baseman, throw to first base.
Holbrook, St. John's. Holbrook,
Quick out. How's that better? We have a third microphone up here with this setup. First time we've had that. So slightly blew my wife's eardrums out. So we're Holbrook. As soon as I can see a number on the batter, we'll be able to give you who it is. We're 2-0, top of the second. Redskins pitched a little bit high. Welcome back, Suzanne.
Thank you.
Part of the Hancock trio. It's a beautiful day here in St. John's overlooking the softball diamond. And there's a pop-up. Chantel Perry's able to get underneath that. And that's the third out of the inning, and we're half inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. We're all muted. Kale, are you yes, we're on mute. And we're back, bottom of the second inning. Tiffany pitching for the Roadrunners. Alan Rose, our field umpire, jogging to his spot. Greg Chavez, home plate umpire. You've already missed it. We've had a little bit of fireworks. Not sure what happened. I think there was interference by the batter, which put the closest runner home out. So we had runners at first and third, but the runner at third was out, and then there was a little bit of discussion between the head coach as well as the home plate umpire, and it lasted a couple batters. So this should be number 11, Good Luck. What's her first name?
Maylene.
Aileen, good luck.
I think.
If there's any difference,
She's one I did not teach, so.
we don't have anyone watching yet because not all people knew that we were going to do it. Decision was pretty much made last night. And good luck hits it to the shortstop, gets past the shortstop. She's digging for second base. The throw, and she is called out. Like she may have possibly got under the tag, but Mr. Rose says no. The tag was made prior to her hitting the base, so we have one out with Ellsworth at the plate. And good luck is our designated player. This should be number 5, Ellsworth, our first baseman. Chief fouls that one off. So, Kale, how's your vantage point? Everything looking good over there?
Yep.
Okay. Kale's just grateful to be here and not home doing yard work.
Well, he already did that.
And
And
that
I didn't get paid.
fouled off.
You get paid in room and board.
That was an error on the Holbrook coach, Scott Baker. He's got to come up a little bit cleaner with that, Scott.
And vacations. Anyone who knows us knows that you get plenty of, quote, payment.
Clearly. That house, that roof over your head. And a swing and a miss. And that was number 5, Ellsworth, going down. 2 down.
It's a little warm up here.
It's a bit toasty. And we have, should be number 24, our catcher, Nielsen, batting.
Which Nielsen is this?
G. Or so, K, sorry. That's G. Ellsworth.
Oh, is this Kansas?
We're in Arizona.
Kansas Nielsen.
Swing and a miss. Great pitch. So far, 3 half innings, inning and a half. Almost 2 full innings. The pitching has been pretty solid. Another pitch just misses. 2 balls and a strike. Have a nice little crowd here in St. John's.
It's a nice day for a game.
Swing and a foul ball straight back. It's a beautiful day for a game. Now there's a slight breeze, which up here feels really good. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch fouls it off. Hangs tough. And the pitch, another foul. Miss Nielsen is hanging tough, making the Roadrunner pitcher work hard. Got the sunshade out there. One family's got it figured out already. Swing and a miss.
I'm wondering if that's
Catcher
the
Grassa?
walls.
Probably is.
Because they have it figured out for these sporting events.
And that was called a foul ball, so the batter's not out. They do. Bring it, have some shade, enjoy the beautiful day. Grass is starting to green up a little bit. Swings, misses, ball hits the ground, throw to first. Plenty of time. So after 2-0, Redskins. And we're back, top of the third inning.
Redskins warmed up.
Didn't take a lot to warm up today. I'm already sweating.
Ha, ha.
There's a cord there, Kale. Kale's trying to adjust the camera to make sure that we have everybody on there for us. See if we can get a little bit. Ball hit to the pitcher. She was off the bag when she caught the ball.
And we have a runner on first for Holbrook.
And that looks a little bit better. Looks like we have pretty much everybody on the field. Our main camera guy, Kale's here to make sure that it's perfect. So I believe this first runner for the Road Runners, foul ball on the bunt attempt. Scott Baker, who officiates football and basketball, is the head coach for Holbrook, and he's worked really hard, and this team has improved every year. So it's good to have Scott here.
Strike.
Foul ball. So number 11, Elizabeth, is on first. And Tamarin is our batter, and she is our right fielder. And the pitch. Oh, and a deep drive high.
Hopefully it
Fly
doesn't hit anyone's
ball.
car.
That is deep and gone for a home run.
Wow.
And barely hit the bumper of a gray Highlander.
And that will tie up
And that gray Highlander is
the
deep.
score, 2-2.
It went boom and then kind of bounced over there.
So 2-2, big drive. That was a very hard hit ball by Tamarin. So Riley, number 1, and the second baseman is at bat. So the number 8 hitter doing damage today for the Road Runners.
It's a strike, 0-1. Foul ball,
So
second strike.
it's so warm up here,
0-2.
Kale, that my phone says put
Turn
me
me off.
put me in the shade. It's too hot, so I have to cool it off so I can see what's going on my phone. Anyway, pitch from Sinigini, a little bit high.
Ball.
Another sunshade behind the field up. Looks like the outfielders have taken a few steps backwards now. And that ball a little bit low. Swing, foul ball.
1-2.
Yesterday I was doing a game with Round Valley and Sanders, and the ones that were
Nice
Pop
catch
up.
by Ashton Crosby.
another out.
It's a 1 or 2 outs.
I believe that's 2. So. And
How do we update the score on the...
I have it right here. It should be updated.
Oh, maybe I'm not updated over here. This is really warm, too.
Yeah, it might be frozen over there.
Foul ball.
iPad might have said it's too hot as well. So
We need a tent up here.
yeah, we should have brought our sunshade.
Yes.
Be,
Sunshade, that's what I meant.
be pretty hard to set up.
Not really. Nice hit. Oh. Through the hands of our shortstop. Throw in to first base. Runner on first. Holbrook looking to score and take the lead in this.
So that's Riley. So Talissa?
Yes, looks like Talisa, maybe.
Maybe Talisa. Center fielder. Leadoff hitter.
Strike. I believe that's a second strike.
If you look further on the picture, you can actually see the names in type.
Oh, there you go.
Sometimes you have to be
That's
smarter
helpful.
than the picture. So Talisa Larson pops it up on a
Nice
bunt,
bunt.
and catcher does not quite make it.
Almost made that play for another out.
Pitch is a little bit high. Great pitch.
Nice
Catches
pitch.
low and at the knees, inside corner. So there
Two
now
down.
there's 2 outs.
2 down.
So Holbrook did that damage with no outs. Now runner on first, 2 outs. And we have Macy Moore hitting for the Roadrunners. Pitch is outside. I like being up here. You get to see the whole field. And on this play, runner at first base, we have our right fielder for St. John's backing up any possible throws to first base.
Nice stop by Ashton Crosby. Throws a little high.
And
Runners go. Coach is signaling the runner in, and another score. Run scores for Holbrook.
So Holbrook leads 3-2. Great throw, great backup by the right fielder. Shows that she has a pretty good arm getting the ball back in to prevent 2 runs from scoring on that overthrow at first base. Anyway, I was saying the ones that were doing the live stream for Round Valley, the lady kept talking about a storm coming in Tuesday. So we need to enjoy this weather while we have it, because apparently the weather's supposed to change Tuesday.
Well, it's spring up here in the White Mountains, so anything can happen. We could have snow in a few days.
Spring in the
We
White
could.
Mountains is fall, spring, and summer rolled into one.
So looks like we have a pinch runner over at third base. And I believe Sarah is batting. And the pitch, a little bit high. And the batter takes the throw to third in the helmet. Fortunately, she's wearing a helmet and hadn't taken it off yet, as she did shortly after getting hit. Looks like a hit by the pitch. Now they're bringing a courtesy runner in for the catcher. So we have number 10, Tiffany Tyler.
Runners on first and third. 2 outs.
3-2 ball game.
St. John's needs to get an out here. Stop the bleeding. With Holbrook's hot bats this inning.
Yeah, the score is updated 3-2. It got a little hot And shows the bunt, pulls it back. Runner advances to second, so runners at second and third. Base hit will put 2 in. Jenny with the pinch. Pops it to second baseman.
Nice catch.
Settles under it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out.
Ends that at bat for Holbrook. 3-2. Scored all 3 runs in this inning.
In the top of the 3rd, so as we transition to
The bottom of the 3rd.
welcome back to the bottom of the 3rd inning as Marissa Gomez is up to bat.
Via Gomez.
Lays down a great bunt.
Nice bunt. Oh, and
Safe.
beats it
Safe.
out. For
And
an
the
infield
catcher had a tumble on that one.
Yeah, that was a tough one. And 3
They
Good.
were hustling trying to get to it.
couple players trying to get there, probably bumped into each other a little bit. Marissa with a hustle down to first base is able to get there, and the Redskins have a base runner.
It's always nice to have a runner on base right away.
It is.
And we have up to bat.
This is Miss Chantel Perry.
That's what I thought, but I didn't want to be wrong.
Our shortstop.
Also known as Yankees.
Favorite team? Possibly the Yankees. Runner takes off.
Nice hit.
Is able to get to second.
And she beat. Oh, she
Safe.
beat it.
Runner goes to third. But the throw is
Oh.
in time. Great hustle. I love the aggressiveness
Great
by St.
hustle,
John's.
yes.
So infield single for Chantel Perry. Billy Gomez tries to get to third, but is thrown out on a great throw by the first baseman. So 1 down, runner on first.
Foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
Is it still 3-2?
It is. Our JV team over there warming up for their game.
Foul ball, strike 2.
Is that correct?
It is Kaylee Pulsifer.
And she takes the base.
So where's the pitch? Runners first and second. 1 out. Bottom of 3. First pitch, bit high.
The bats were going on that, but no runs scored for St. John's.
So 3-2 at the
Bottom of
top of.
going into
Be the top of the 4.
the top of the 4th.
We're on.
Okay. I didn't know if mute was down or up.
It's and we're back. Top of the 4th inning. 3-2, I believe, is still the score.
Foul ball, so the count is 0-1.
I think I'm going to have a sunburn on my neck.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
So 2, 0 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss for strike 3. First out of the 4th. Sorry about that. I forgot to push the button.
Are we on mute still?
No.
Oh.
We were on the commercial, so.
Oh.
Great pitching. Great strikes for the first strikeout. Swing and a miss. Kale, how do you like this vantage point?
Good.
Pitched a little bit high for a ball. Not sure why I deserve to get punched.
Anytime you
Twice.
hear heavy breathing, that's Kale.
Oh, catches the batter on the
Oh, takes the base.
gets the free pass. One on. Great pitch.
That was
Oh,
a beautiful strike thrown.
got a couple of chairs over here to our left that has the sunshades as well as umbrellas. Umbrellas are popping up left and right. It looks like a spring training game in the Valley. Pitch hit to the shortstop, throw to second base, just not in time. Great play by Chantel Perry. We have one down, runners at first and second. The infield fly rule, Kale, would be in effect at this point.
I bet you're going to explain that to us,
I was
umpire Paul.
hoping Kale would. Coach is coming out to talk to base umpire, probably trying to see what he saw because it was a force play. But from what I saw, Kale, my vantage point was that she did not quite get her foot on the bag before. Before the ball got to the second baseman. What did you think, Kale? So Kale, infield fly rule is in effect. Runs at first and second. One out. Can you explain that to me?
Nope.
I appreciate that.
I can't tell you if I don't know what it is.
Well, Kel, I'll tell you what it is. Infield fly rule is when there's runners on first and second or first, second, and third and fewer than 2 outs. So right now we have runners at first and second with 1 out. So it would be in effect. If the batter hits a pop fly that can be caught with reasonable effort, normal effort by the infielder, then the batter is called out by rule. And so we have runner taken off to third. On the fake bunt, pulled in Crosby, and Chantel didn't get to third base quickly enough. That was a great play by Holbrook. Second and third. Runners on second and third with 1 out. So now there's no infield fly rule. But that infield fly rule is to protect the 2 runners from possibly the defense letting the ball hit the ground. And a drive to right center field, and a diving play just missed by Burt.
That will score 2.
Here Gomez gets it
Runner
in.
going to third.
Throw to third, hits the runner square in the back. If we're playing playground rules, she would be out.
So 5-2, I believe.
5-2.
Unfortunately for the Redskins,
Team 2.
we are not playing playground rules, or they'd have another out.
So it should be 5-2. Runner on third base, 1 out. Great effort by Burt. Just barely misses that one.
That was great effort.
And we have 1 out in this inning.
1 out. The Holbrook Bats have come alive. A
Line drive.
up the middle. Burt gets it in to the second baseman, who gets it to the pitcher.
Well, I think the good news is we're all going to get a tan today.
You guys will get a tan, Kale. I will burn. I believe it's 6-2 now. The runner scored.
Here with Paul and Paul Jr. They have the same posture, stance, pose going on. Now
I'm just being mimicked. runner fakes like she's stealing, and the ball hits the batter. So now again, Kel,
Infield
first
fly
and second.
rule.
Infield fly rule is in effect. Catcher's going to come out and talk to the pitcher and say, it's okay. Just calm down, throw strikes, we'll get out of this. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Look who the batter is. I believe it's number 7. Tamron Baldonado. She hits it out to left field.
Nice.
The rally, the throw at home.
Oh,
Just a little high, not in time. So another run scores. I believe that makes it 7.
that was a great
to
play
2.
by Marissa and Chantel into the catcher. Just not on time.
We're going to send our runner, Kale, to double check the score for us. We appreciate his youthful legs. Pitch, bunt. It's pulled back. And Holbrook sends the runner. And there's no play, so runners at second and third with 1 out. And that pitch called strike. This should be number 1, Riley. Popped
Pop
up.
up. Oh, Bert misses it.
That was a tough.
I think that was looking up into the sun.
Comes
Tough
out
play.
with a triple. That's a tough one. You know, at first it looks like it's probably not going to be too far from Chantel at shortstop, but it just, maybe the wind kept pushing
And it was
back.
hanging there up in the air for a while.
It just kept going further and further and further back. And just a tough play.
You maybe have a change at pitcher, do you think, or just a meeting at the mound?
Might just be a meeting to say, take a minute, take a breath. We just got to make a few plays. We're okay. You know, Holbrook's putting the ball in play, which is always a good thing.
I have a question for you, umpire.
And first pitch at the knees, a strike. Yes, ma'am.
Do the outfielders, I see the right and left fielders out here with masks on their face. Do they have to wear that, or is that their?
That's their choice.
Okay.
Ball hit right back to the pitcher. Throws it to first, finds the base, gets the out. So we have a runner at third, 2 outs. Usually see the pitcher
Yes.
with
I
the
see
masks
picture
on.
with it, which made sense to me.
and the infielders. A lot of times we'll be wearing them as well.
They just don't want to get their faces smashed, I'm assuming.
Correct. A smart play. Very smart move. Oh, and a drive.
Another pop fly, and that is going to
Just over the head.
just dropped by Villa Gomez in, and the runner is safe at second.
It's 10, Kale?
Well, it was 9 and then that run, so.
Well, I have been completely not paying attention to this game then. Or you haven't, Kale. I think it's you. You haven't.
Well, it was 9 to 2 and then there's that last run.
10 to 2.
So Kale's telling us it is 10 to 2.
Top of the 4th. 1 out.
2 outs.
2
We
outs.
should have 2 outs. And that one hit the batter on the elbow. I believe that's number 13, Macy Moore. That's correct. This is number 18, Sarah Slim. And that was Tamarin. I'm way off. We had Tamarin, who just hit a bomb, gets the free pass to load the bases up for Riley, who drives it straight up the middle, almost hits second base to Bert. Bert comes up throwing, throws to third. Oh, just barely missed. That was a great throw by Bert, trying to catch the runner at third. So now we have 2 more runs score,
So it's
12 to 2. 2 out, runners on second and third base.
Nice breeze kicking up.
To this
Another
Larson,
hit.
hits it to the
13.
center fielder, gets it quickly into the pitcher, holding the runners at first and third. 1 run does score. 13 to 2 is our unofficial count. And we have Mr. Chavez having a discussion with the little girl at first base. Might have had something to do with possibly the bat being thrown, and just telling her to be more careful because it's painful when that happens. But for the record, babe, I wear shin guards in softball now.
Now, after how many times being hit and your wife telling you to wear them.
Everyone's like, "Why are you wearing shin guards, Paul?" I said, "Well, my old ones, I needed to get a new pair."
And
I
your
had
wife is making
And
you.
I had to make a deal with my wife. I could buy a new pair of shin guards if I wore them in softball. So I
Well,
wear
how many times did you get hit?
it's probably close to 1 trillion.
And what would my response be?
The first time, oh, poor baby. The second time, wear your shin guards.
And you would tell me, I don't need them in softball.
In softball,
Yeah, I bet you thought that when a fastball hit your collarbone.
A
runner
lot of
advances
things
to
change when you turn 50. Your body doesn't respond and heal the way it used to.
correct. This 50 is no joke. 51 is no joke. Oh, a drive deep into left field. It
Foul ball.
hits the container in foul territory. Deep drive, Kale.
I
How
bet-
much was going to hit that minivan? It might have.
No,
bounced
it-
off.
No, it hit the container
Oh.
field.
Yeah, hit, and bounced to the left of it. I thought it was going to hit the minivan.
Same.
Another pitch, another foul ball.
It is 13 to 2, I believe.
It's our unofficial count, Kale.
If you come to these games, you should
Ball in the dirt.
make sure you have glass coverage.
If you park up against the fence, for sure.
Yes. But you never know how far it might go.
That's why I parked way over there.
Mm.
Popped up. That one should stay in the infield.
Crosby calls it.
Crosby gets it, and that
Finally
ends.
gets out of that inning.
Ends the fourth for us.
An inning to forget. It's for St. John's.
So
And to remember for Holbrook.
we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Unofficially, we have it 13-2 Holbrook over St. John's with Ashton Crosby at the plate.
Ashton hoping to get it started here for the Redskins. Close the gap in scoring. Ashton is a senior. Has played all 4 years on varsity, if memory serves.
I believe so. First pitch is high. She drives that to center field for the single.
And she should have. So she's safe at first.
So no outs. Runner on first. For Bert. First pitch strike. Second pitch. Hit back to second baseman. Flicks it to the shortstop. Throws it to first base. And not in time. Actually goes through the first baseman. So 1 out. Runner on first. For good luck. And the pitch. Strike. And Mr. Ray Davis comes walking down foul territory, first base. Pitch is a little bit high. And the pitch. Swung. Missed for strike 3. 2 outs. Ellsworth should be at the plate for the Redskins. Ball's low.
Nice hit. Oh,
And hit out to the left
Caught.
fielder. Makes a great catch.
caught by the left fielder for the third out. Top of the fifth.
Top of the fifth. Looks like 13-2 still. See if I can find the
Top of the fifth. We may have lost our camera, so please hang on if you are watching. One of the two people watching out there. Hit to the outfield, throw in. Runner makes it to second. And courtesy runner in. Runner on second. Another hit by Holbrook that Villa Gomez caught into third to prevent the runner from progressing.
We're back up with the camera. Definitely should plug it in at the start, just in case.
The Roadrunners hit a double, and then there was just an out. So 1 out. 13-2. The score confirmed.
Confirmed 13-2 by Mr. Heavily Out of Breath, Cale Hancock.
You have no idea how far it is to go down the bleachers and run all the way to the benches.
Well, if we paid better attention, you wouldn't have to do that.
And we do that free of charge to all of our watchers. Cale did that free of charge, even though he's trying to
Get paid.
get paid.
Experience is its own reward.
Is getting sunburnt my own reward?
Yes, just missed by Bert. She thought she had it. And almost did.
Runners on first and third. 1 out in the top of the fifth. So, Dad, if I'm right, If I'm right, the game will probably end after this, right?
After this inning, if the
St. John's
if the
can come
score-
back and score 11.
Yes. If St. John's does not keep the score within 10 after this inning, then yeah, it'd be over after this inning. But we have faith that they can.
This is a very good St. John's team.
Runner to second and third, drive up the middle.
Another hit.
Plates at least. Plates one.
So 14-2.
14-2. Top of the fifth.
Do we have any outs?
I believe there's one out.
Looks like a substitution by Mr. Baker. As Mr. Chavez is trying to write down the numbers. An umbrella's popped up in center field. Like I said, just a beautiful day here in St. John's.
Bit hot too.
Kel says it's a bit hot and there's not enough air for him to breathe. And the pitch. Strike and a miss. Swing and a miss for strike one. Should have brought some binoculars so I could make out the numbers. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Runner advances to second base. So now we have second and third. Pitch. Strike three for an out. I had you muted, Kale. So Kale says that was 2 outs for the Lady Roadrunners.
At the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Hit
A foul
out
ball.
of the line.
Strike two.
Great play by the third base coach, Scott Baker. Showed great form, fundamentals, getting in front of the ball, using both hands. There's a pop-up out into left field. Looks like it's going foul, just out of the reach.
Villa Gomez with a hustle.
And luckily it didn't go far enough to hit anyone's car.
Or anyone.
Yeah, true.
The fancy bus the Holbrook Roadrunners have.
And swing and a miss for strike three. Third out of the inning.
Third out. This is the Redskins' last chance.
They need 3 more points, 3 more runs to keep this game going.
We're back bottom of 5.
St. John's, and if they want to keep this game going, needs to score some runs.
I have unofficially 14-2. And first pitch, drive to center field.
Nice hit,
Gets-
and that, oh.
Bounces over for a ground rule double. Great start to the inning for the Redskins.
Who was that hit that?
Number 1. Kale has the phone with the lineup, so
Number 1.
looks like we have a substitution. Bastress,
What? Bless you.
number 1.
And up to bat should be number 9, Villa Gomez.
Villa Gomez.
I'll just let you with the pronunciation.
Villa Gomez. So runner in scoring position at second base is no outs. Bottom of 5. Ball gets slightly away from the catcher, but she gets it. Throw to third base,
Oh.
and the ball beat her there. And Mr. Rose says you are out. First out of the inning. No runners on now.
Is that a foul ball?
And Mr. Chavez is making sure that Mr. Rose knows the count at 2 balls and no strikes. No, it was a pass ball that got just barely past the catcher, about a step reach away. She's able to get it, throw it down to third for the out. Great play by the catcher. 3 balls, no strikes on the batter. Swing and a miss.
Full count.
Thought it was 2-1.
Maybe it is. I thought it was full.
And that's ball 4.
Villa Gomez takes the base. 1 on with 1 out. Chantel Perry. Up to bat.
Ball's a little bit low.
Good eye by Chantel.
We need Chantel just to get into one right here.
Just hit it all the way out there. Hit that.
Hit the bus.
Hit the bus.
Swing and a miss.
1-1 on the count.
Just inside, throw back to the first base. Runner's able to dive back in and is safe. There's ball,
Gets a piece of it, and it drops.
drops into left field, short left field.
Base
Runner-
hit. Runners on first and second. 1 out. St. John's doing their best to keep this game going.
Great at bat by Chantel Perry to extend the inning.
And up to bat is Kaylee Pulsifer, number 8.
We'll let
The
Kale.
right fielder.
Kale, you got this. This is all your call. Take it over. Swing and fouls it off.
0-1.
Katie Pulse for a freshman. Earlier in the game, as she is backing up first base, shows that she's got quite the arm. And a drive right to the second baseman. Gets it back to first base, trying to get the force out, but Miss Perry is able to get back in time.
That's 2 on, 2 out.
So runners at first and second, 2 outs. Nice little poke just right at the second baseman.
Again, per the 10-run rule, St. John's needs to score. Bring us within 10 to keep the game going.
First pitch, fouled back.
Luckily didn't hit anyone.
The St. John's bats seem to be going better this inning.
You know, they're swinging the bat, they're making contact, putting the ball in play. Those are good things. Just inside. And that ball hit right up the middle.
Nice
To
hit.
the center fielder, takes her to her knees.
Run.
Runner rounds third.
And we have a score.
14-3.
14-3, runners on first and second.
Still
2 outs.
2 outs.
Ashton Crosby.
Ashton Crosby, bring him home here, Ashton.
The
Keep
runner,
this game going.
the runner on first scores. We will go into the 6th.
Or second. Never mind. I didn't do my math correctly.
And a throwback. Dives back in time. Threw behind the runner at first base, trying to get her with a huge lead. St. John's being a little bit aggressive right now, trying to get that run across if on any type of contact by Miss Crosby. That ball gets
Low.
behind the catcher.
Runners advance. Put
No.
them in better position to score.
Now you have runners on second, third. Base hit should plate 2.
Don't jinx it. Ashton had a nice hit earlier. Let's see if she can do that again.
And there's hit to third baseman. Third baseman comes up running, throwing across to first base for the out. And if our score is correct at 14-3, that should be the ball game.
14-4.
How was it 14-4?
Because St. John's just got to run.
No, it was the
Oh.
end of the inning.
Does not count.
The out.
If the out is at first base, the third out of the game.
Looks like we are finished.
So 14-3, Holbrook Roadrunners with the win here. And we will be back streaming again next week.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining the Hancock Trio, and have a great Saturday afternoon and a great weekend.